So they updated the game, but there was nothing different. Yeah, they're probably just updating because that DLC is supposed to be coming out on the 21st. This way they can just give you the DLC if you've already paid for it. I mean, today is the 19th. It's only like 3 days from now. It's supposed to drop on the 21st. That's why I'm surprised there's not a lot more people playing Borderlands right now, because you gotta get all your characters up to level cap. At least you want to. Because when that DLC drops, who knows, there might be like level conditions. Don't really know. That's actually why I'm playing on Flak, because he's the only character I haven't leveled up. I'll level up all three of the other ones. That's why I'm playing on Flak right now. I don't really use Flak, but I'd like to get them all up to 50. Because who knows what's going to happen when that DLC drops. It'll probably be like the Festival Harvest thingy where you can play it at any level, but
when did you eat that?
Still a good idea. I don't need this gun, so I'm just going to throw it on the wall. I already have a level 20 shotgun. So hold on, I'm gonna grab it again. See which one's got better damage. This one's got better damage, the one I'm using. Doesn't matter, it's a crappy shotgun anyway. It's a good shotgun if you're high level, but if you're my level, it's not. I'll just throw it on the wall, don't matter. No, I tried to friend that person. I can't friend them because of their settings. A lot of people have their settings set up so they can't receive random friend invites. Which is a good thing if you don't want random friend invites, but if you want people to friend you, they obviously can't friend you if you have settings like that. And then I sent them a message, and they didn't even respond, so they might not even have been watching me on PlayStation. They could have been on PC watching me. So, they'll get around to getting my messages whenever they get around to it. By the time they get around to it, I'll be like freaking either not playing or... I had to update the game because there's an update today. There wasn't earlier, but there is now. I don't know how big of an update it was because when I shut the game off, so the update was already ready to install, so... I don't know. Must have been a really small update. Or my game downloaded it while I was playing and I couldn't technically install it until I closed the app. That's how the games are on PS4.
Let me know when that job's done.
I know what job. Nice boobs. Hello. Moxie. I mean, you can't help but look at her boobs, man. I mean, come on. There's probably women that even check out Moxie, man. She looks good. Well, you see that in the game. Everyone flirts with Moxie. Even the women flirt with Moxie. Men, women, the robots. Everybody flirts with her. I see what that is. It's the thing when you get multiple pack rats, whatever they're things.
Sword!
This here's a black market, so buy something and get it.
Get. Why do people do that when they watch your broadcast? They'll watch for like 5 seconds. Seriously, 5 freaking seconds. And then they stop watching entirely. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why would you even do that? I think there's actually a limit. You have to watch for more than 5 seconds before it even says that you're watching. Like I'm not even getting the views on YouTube when people do that, so I don't know why they do that. The Flackinator, I'm here to flack you. Flack you. Now, he does kind of look like the Terminator. I think that was the idea. They made him look like Frankenstein. But he also looks like the Terminator because you see he's got sunglasses. Like I said, I call him the Flackinator. I'm the Flackinator. I'm here to flack you. I know that doesn't sound right, but you've been flacked. That's what he looks like. That's why I'm using the Halloween head, because it makes him look like the Terminator. It's like a Frankenstein Terminator. I think it actually looks pretty cool. I flock you to death. The Flackinator. Talk to Wainwright. Okay, I can do that. Gotta find him. Ow. No, I think people are just doing that so they, you know, say, oh, I checked out your video. Yeah, you checked out my video for like 5 seconds. Sorry, that doesn't count, really. And if you don't follow or subscribe or like, it's kind of pointless, you know, like, just watch, it's like watching a random video on YouTube. It doesn't really do anything. It says you gotta watch, you know, someone watched your video, but it doesn't tell you for like, you know, they're following you or liking your stuff or anything like that. Yeah, talk to Wainwright. If it'll let me, my animal's in the way. I can't talk to him because the animal's in the way.
Vault Hunter, you magnificent bastard! You did it! Now I am truly in your debt.
Vault Hunter, my sister contacted you, didn't she?
Yes. Aurelia offered to pay me to leave Eden 6.
No one pays the Terminator!
Anything Aurelia offers in one hand is only to distract from the
No one
knife.
pays the Terminator.
You set foot in that manner, she will try to kill you.
Which is why we're going.
Winnie!
Vault Hunter, you did right by us, prying Alistair from the fangs of those zealots. Now,
Alistair.
Jenkins is true to his word. I'll get you that vault key. But that means both you and I are going into that Harpy's den together. The key's been in my family for generations, but the exact location, well, that's one secret my father took to his grave. You accept Aurelia's invitation and keep her distracted while I search the manor for the key.
My dude, okay?
Oh, I smell fresh blood.
Like I said, people might want to hop on Borderlands right now because the update's coming out in like 2 or 3 days. And once that update comes, who knows? Okay, well,
I'm good.
like I said, I'm just trying to play on Flak a little bit. I know I'm not going to get him up to 50 before, like, 2 days from now. It's the level up process. It's kind of slow.
Aurelia is one of the wealthiest creatures in the galaxy, but do not be fooled by the fine furs and priceless jewels she wears. She has the heart of a bandit. She takes what she wants. She believes in nothing but herself. If she had the charisma of Tyrene or the cunning of Troy, she would have started her own cult long ago. She has found her true family in the Calypsos.
I love the spider gets around. I think it's cool. It turns into a ball and spins.
Ah, broodlings.
I think I might be going the wrong way. Holy shit, they want me to go all the way over there. Maybe I should have grabbed a vehicle. I knew it was going to take this out. I had to go that far, I would have. I thought there was a vehicle thing over here. The problem with the map, on the big screen, when you make the map huge, it looks like you're just running, 2 feet and you're at the frickin' destination. Oh, that did look like about 2 feet, a little more than 2 feet. Okay, where the hell is the thing? There it is. I usually use the wheel, this seems to be the fastest. On Flak though, I don't have anything unlocked. I hate this part. You can't go through here. You gotta like do a bunch of frickin' parkour.
Ready for a fight?
And if you fall all the way down, you pretty much gotta spawn up here again. That was close. Just checking my weapons. No! God damn it. Good thing there's a ladder here. You did not take the Lord's name in vain. Yes, I did. Let me, because I did. Almost did. There we go. I can imagine people that don't do parkour in this game are probably like, what the fuck? How do I get over there? I've only done this like 4 or 5 times. Because my character's at frickin'... He's at 20, but I got 3 other characters that are at like fucking 50, so... I pretty much beat the game like 4 times. What to say. This one you just climb up the ladder. I had the dog on him. You know, the dog you can use or whatever the fuck they call it. The reason I like the spiders because you can use these things. The dog was cool, and you can make it huge, turn into like a big mutant dog or a big monster dog. But I like having those little packet rats or whatever the hell they call them, because those things actually come in handy if the boss is like flying. Because not all bosses are like ground based, you know, on the ground. If it's something that's flying, your dog thing or your whatever animal that's running around isn't going to be able to get to it to fight it. They shoot fire sometimes and shoot like acid or something, but they're not going to be able to get to it. So you have those, you can just send those after them. And those things do give you health too. You got it set up right. I think they take like part of the health from whatever you're killing.
I know you'd come. A Vault Hunter's loyalty is always for sale. Come to the manor and you'll get your money.
Whore. Gun whore. What she calls it.
Get the fun shots for your gunshots at Doctor's Edge Portable Clinic.
Oh.
When did you eat that?
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it
I'm
up.
here, girl. I'm here.
I'm drunk, and I know you're drunk too, and that's why you're gonna sit there and let me have my say. Here it is, my say. I ain't the one, Monty. I ain't the one. You're getting older, who knows how many years you got left, so you're thinking about your heir. Well, that Clay's the man for the job. He's the son you wanted all this time anyway. What a sight. A reformed smuggler leading Jacobs into the horizon. Me, I'm gonna live my life. I ain't much of a gunslinger, and all those bastards out there, that means I ain't a Jacobs. But this ain't Alistair's doing, do you hear me? It's my say. About damn time I had it.
Huh? Oh, it's funny, right now there's only like one person in my friends list playing this game. I give it like 3 days, there'll be like 50 on here. Yeah, when that DLC drops. So that's how it goes. People usually level up one character and then they stop playing entirely. And then eventually they hop back on when the game gets updated. It's like, yeah, okay. The only problem with doing it that way is you're only going to have one character at level 50, which means if you don't like, say, Flack or Zane or whoever the hell you leveled up, you're going to be stuck with them because it's the only character you got fully leveled up.
Got me a job held by the witch. Up to no good, I'd wager.
I'd wager.
Hey there. I'm Merle.
Hey there.
Better like her.
Merle.
Warlock with the 7th day left. Practitioner of the fire art. Got me a right problem with the witch lives down Broadway. I think she will. Need you to go help her out with some chores and see if you can't find out what she's up to.
No thanks.
Her name's Azalea Splinters. Right crazy about that one. I need you to figure out whether she done broke her vow to the pack we's in. And that's packed with a capital P, man. Super secret heavy occult stuff.
That's Merle. Sounds like Hurl.
Yes, to the bloodletting!
I don't know if those will reach them from here. Nope. Guess they're too far. Hurl. Sounds like Hurl. thought I shot that.
That's the spirit. I have no blood, so I'm taking yours.
Ugh. Oh, I have no blood.
I suppose I'll take that. Attack there, girl!
Not my head! I'm the bait, and you're the mule! Screw you, mule!
Distract them! I want to see what your guts look like.
Let's see what it goes like. He tripped. You guys all saw that, right? He tripped. Okay, that isn't sure it's claim. He tripped. That's funny. That was quite funny, actually. I'm the only one that does. No, like I was saying before, if you want to get a ton of loot, just play in offline mode. I know most people are pissed because you can't join them, but that's the thing, you get more loot. You also get more XP, I think, too. I don't know if the enemies are any harder, but I know you get a ton more loot.
Reinforcements!
Pocket rats!
It's really okay.
Feel the bloodlust!
What bloodlust? He's not doing anything. No, I know a lot of people have found offline mode and they're like, this offline mode is better loot.
To worship them with blind devotion makes a rich bitch want a cult of her own. Perhaps when my business here is finished.
At least it was before this update. I don't know, the update might have changed things. You know, they release new updates. They did just release an update, like just.
Not today, bub!
Composition suits you. Distract them!
You can tell the stuff I'm doing is supposed to be level 21 because all the enemies and stuff are dropping level 21 here. See what I mean? Those things do some good damage. Fucking rat thing, whatever it's called. Packet rats. They do some good damage. Your animal, the other animal does some good damage too. Dead. That's why a lot of people use these still. They do a lot of damage. Like you can use that dog. He's got that big dog thing, and you can turn it into huge. The dog turns huge, but that thing doesn't do much damage. I've noticed. It's got like radiation, but I noticed the damage was light. This thing will breathe fire on them. It goes down sometimes, probably a little more than the big dog does.
Let the hunt take you!
You must be jailed! I love jail! I'm a basket of
And you're dead.
What's this?
I love how this animal, well, technically the animal, it doesn't matter which one you're using, will find you stuff. They'll find you loot, they'll find you guns, they'll find you like ammo. If there's a chest nearby, it'll run over to the chest if you follow it.
I'm nearly inside the manor by way of a rather tight underground passage. Jacob's estate has more entrances than a harlot at a bordello for squares, if you don't mind a tight squeeze. Speaking of suckers, while you distract Aurelia, I'll search the cabaret in the theater wing. My father had a study hidden underneath the stage. There's a clue to the vault key. It'll be in there.
Well, when you pet it, it bashes its head off the ground. That makes me laugh.
I'm in. It rustles my jackboots to see that harp here chilling my ancestral halls. My family's portraits were thrown out into the gully with no more pomp than a spent sheep gut. But I wouldn't care to introduce her to the business end of my shotgun.
Do it. Do it. Set that over chest. And that type of the Leon thing.
As I'm heading to the estate one day, I hear somebody shooting and cursing. So I go around the corner and find this boy Wainwright, pistol in hand, trying to shoot cans off a fence. I ain't no gunslinger, but the kid, he was a terrible shot. Squinting and licking his lips and cursing and saying he'd never be a Jacobs. Then I figure out why. Kid's blind in one eye. So I come up to him and say, hey kid, try a shotgun.
Right on time, Bolt Cutter. Please do come in.
That woman can make even proper hospitality sound sinister. But go along with whatever she says while I search the cabaret.
I'll be with you in just a moment. Wait for me in the dining hall and we'll discuss your payment.
Whore. Yeah, you don't give me shit. Literally. So you're the whore. You harlot. Break that. Can't shoot that. Okay, I know sometimes you can break those. Actually, I would say you're a whore in this game for guns, but not crappy blue guns or red guns or purple guns. You want legendaries. Who the hell wants a white gun?
Sniffed it out, did you?
Besides, I don't care about the guns until you get to level 50, because you can't keep them anyways. You can't keep using them anyway.
So, Clayton, you wish to speak to me?
Clay's fine. Old Monty just got a generous offer on the Jacobs Corporation. He turned it down, of course, but I thought you'd want to know it came from one Aurelia Hammerlock.
I assure you she cares little for Jacobs itself. This is about me.
Figured out that much myself. But your sister doesn't strike me as the type to let things lie. You know her, Alistair. Is this the end or the beginning?
The lizard.
Afraid you lost me there.
Once, when we were children, my sister and I found an extremely rare lizard in the woods near our home. A magnificent specimen. Aurelia wanted to keep it as a pet, but my sister has never been one for cultivating life, shall we say. I nurtured it in secret, despite her insisting the lizard was hers. I labored to build it a proper habitat, natural flora, the right balance of water and sunlight, ample food, of course. But one day I returned to find the lizard dead. The water level was too high. There were scratch marks on the glass, but it had clawed madly for air.
And you blamed yourself?
I did, at the time. Only later did I realize what my sister had done. She had left a block of ice in the habitat to slowly melt, forcing the lizard to scramble ever higher until it was too late. Had she simply wanted to kill it, she could have done so, but that's not her way. Aurelia wanted me to believe that I was to blame.
Well, luckily we ain't lizards.
An astute observation. But now, as I look around, I wonder how long the waters have been rising.
Holy me! You should see the look on your stupid face.
Vault thieved, as promised.
Not bad, Baroness. But you still owe us a vault key.
I am working on it as we speak. Well, I will leave you to your file. Good doing business with you, Vault Hunter.
This is awesome. We haven't really had a chance to get to know each other, huh? Ty's been doing most of the talking. She does that, right? She's the center of the galaxy, and the rest of us just sort of orbit around her. But
A lot of people are.
things are changing. Freaking look at me! I've never felt this good in my life! What? What is this? What is this? Your siren friend? She didn't know what she had. With this power, I can pull the stars out of the goddamn sky. You know, Tyreen says we should let you keep playing along. Yeah, a little competition gets our followers all riled up. But I'm not one of them. No, not anymore. I'm done getting table scraps.
Fill your hands, you zealot scum!
Huh?
Hell.
Oh, I'ma kill you! Come and get me, you rat-faced bastard!
You rat-faced bastard.
New plan. You search the cabaret. I'll keep this punk-ass rat boy running around like a jabber with his bunghole on fire.
Some days you hunt.
You're gonna go
Some
after
days you are hunted. You there. How are your last breaths going? Attack!
Oh.
It's time to fight! Pocket rats!
They're getting away! Children of the Vault, wake your empty heads up and start shooting! Kill the Vault Hunter!
Keep fighting!
Bring it on, mates!
The hunt continues, but yours won't. I live only for death and her glorious hunt.
I have that. Ammo. Upgrade. I actually do have some 21 stuff. Of course, my two legendaries. I have guns to switch those out. I suppose it don't matter because I'm gonna get rid of those anyways. They're 20. It don't matter. Once your stuff goes up a level, it's pretty much useless. Like once you go up a level, I meant to say. The reason I use that color is it kind of matches the green tint. It's not dark green, it's not bright green, it's like in between. Like, cause his head is green. It's like I said, I know it's not Halloween. And most people wouldn't even use that because it's a Halloween head, but I like it because it makes him look like the Terminator. Like I said, he kind of looks like the Terminator, or the Flakinator. I am the Flakinator. That's 21. I'm trying to replace all my 20 stuff. Technically, this mission I'm in is like a level 20 mission. It's a crappy gun, but it is level 21. I usually don't use whites, but it's at my level. So I will only be using it until I get a better one. Nice, shoots rockets.
I wonder where that went. This body was hiding in a closet. Wainwright, did you know this man?
Why, that's Aldrin, our family butler. He knew where all the bodies were buried, and now it seems he's joined them.
My father always suspected him of recording their conversations. See if he managed to capture his own untimely end.
I usually don't use these though. These rocket launchers kind of suck. Those ones aren't the best in the game.
Aha! That statue was wearing a wire. Appears that it was transmitting its recordings to the safe nearby. It'll be triple locked, so find the 3 catches to open it up.
And the other one is over here. Oh, it is an echo. Recording.
I know you've been recording me, Baldwin. Now, before I fire you, tell me, where did Montgomery Jacobs hide the vault key?
I haven't the faintest clue what you mean, Baroness. I've served 4 generations in Jacob's Manor with dignity and honor, and I intend to stay right here.
Right here.
Unless you want it going public that you've gotten into bed with...
Sadly, we're in a bit of a hiring freeze at the moment.
Seems Baldwin was still a loyal servant in his own way. If he did have blackmail against Aurelia, he'd have given
Right in
it
the
to
middle of
other
her head.
staff for safety.
Nice.
Look in the servants' quarters.
That's what's gonna be happening to her when I kill her. Right in the head. It's pretty funny.
Say, Red Boy, aren't you the one who has to suck at your sister's teeth for sustenance? Die in a gutter!
Isn't that how you die? I thought that was it. One good thing about this is all the weapons are actually at my level, because technically this is a level 21 mission. When I got in there it was 20 though. So technically all the weapons are actually at my level. So any weapons I get, I can use if they don't suck. Most of them suck, but the other one I'll get it will be good. I need a new handgun. That's better than this one. Only 20, 22. Gun looks like it's about ready to fall apart. It's like all rusty. I like these guns because you don't have to reload them, but I don't like them because they overheat and break. Sometimes they actually break. It's at my level though. More damage than what I was using. Sometimes you can nail these things. But I don't know. Useless. Until I actually get to 22.
I like your enthusiasm, Beast. How will your last breaths go? Let the life leave from you. Nice one.
Hey, why does it look like some of the stuff's been looted down here? I haven't been down here yet. What I like is you're looting your animals off, attacking people. Come to my car. I want to see your car. So I died, my mind is in trouble. What the hell is hitting me anyways? Oh, him.
Go for the eyes.
Too bad it's 22. That's the biggest problem when you loot. Half the time you get shit that's not even on your levels. It's pretty much freaking useless.
You are brave. This is the way of things.
So I don't like the rocket launcher. Half the time you use it, it misses.
Success! You will return to Maurice with the
Those things do a lot of damage now. They also have an afterburn too that causes like a burn. That's why I use
Let them hear your rage.
A lot of people use the dog and it turns into a big dog. It's not bad, but it seems to get killed really quick and it doesn't do as much damage. It's just flashy. That's why people use it. It's flashy. I actually think these do more damage. Ow. Like, I like how the dog looks. It looks like a hellhound.
A handy trick.
Looks pretty awesome. But the spider thing does more damage with the bird flying thing. Hello.
What happens to your other build?
I'm on black now.
You're already dead. You know that, right?
Alright, you're talking about earlier.
Crush them.
Sick 'em.
Show you the power.
Show you the power of death.
Get back here, old man! Try and catch me!
I love him. I'll show you the power of. Then he died. Is everybody dead? I think. No, if they're not, they can stay alive. Because I gotta chase after them. Yeah, this is the original build I was using with flak. I like this one because you can ease. And they give you health. A lot of health, and they do a lot of damage too.
That pet's getting me dry.
Overwhelm them.
Those things do a lot of damage, man.
What beautiful death.
Figured I'd go with fire. Even the spider I'm using is fire.
You live. How are your last friends?
Someone pushed that guy out of his wheelchair. Who does that? Ah, a G364 OP3 door opening module. You know what they say? When the almighty robot policeman closes a door, just open that thing back up.
Yeah, he can fight them. I'm gonna grab this stuff in here. Junk.
Damn that harpy. What's that on their back?
Yeah, I didn't see that ghost. Really grabbing stuff. Grab it.
An eviction notice. Seems Aurelia's clearing house. Anyone who only got the axe metaphorically would have exited out through the cellar door. Go see if they left anything behind.
Yes, into the fray.
Let me smell ya.
Oh, robot.
Yellow belly. Out.
Distract them.
Filthy friggin' heretic.
Who are these little ones?
I lost him. Vault Hunter, the cavalry theater's up ahead. Push through.
I hate this big purple dude. We gotta fight. Might have a problem with flak because your second wind, there's usually a little dude in there you can kill, but flak's animal will go after the little dude. You can control what it goes after, but it's random when it runs around. Like right now it's running around doing something. I don't know what that was doing.
Ah, you found a chest.
Oh, I found a chest. Not like I'm even near it. The problem with normal mode is you don't get much loot. It's not even a real reason to loot. You want to play in mayhem mode, but I gotta beat Tyrene first before I can play in mayhem mode. At least on this character. I got three other characters actually that are all at level 50. He's the only one I haven't leveled up. Didn't really play on Zane, or not Zane, I meant to say Flak. It's better, but I got a legendary. What level is that? It's only at 20 though. Maybe I should switch. So it's not at my level. This dude's gonna be difficult with him.
Hey, Vault Thief. Want to see something your dead siren friend couldn't do? Yes! Feel my power run through you!
To the front! Go now!
He's not really difficult, he's just the teleporting thing. I'm already almost dead. Jesus. That ain't good. Yes. Okay, I got hurt by my own shit. I don't even know what to do this. Okay. I should have stayed alive a little longer than that. Considering my fight to live, or whatever the hell it's called, is at 6. Should have stayed alive a little longer than that. He died pretty much freaking instantly. Which is bull. See, I knew this wouldn't work with him because the pet goes after the wrong thing. You can only redirect them when you're aimed at them. That shockwave that killed the man.
Pocket rats! He's down! Come on,
Can't move. What the hell is a big dude? Jesus. Oh, I'm dead. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna kill that fucking dude. Can't see him, can't shoot him. Fucking Flak. This is one of the reasons I didn't want to play as Flak. It kind of sucks. He's like the only character that dies this much. I mean, I'm getting hit while I'm spawning. It's ridiculous. The dude's like right on me when I spawn. And I love how he can just shoot you no matter where you are. I'm gonna die. I got no health. That sucks. That's not fair. Like I'm gonna be able to kill him. There's no way. I'm just gonna give up. This is why I don't like Flak, because it's shit like this. I had no problem fighting this dude on my other characters, all three of the other characters.
I missed you, girl.
His animals just don't do enough damage.
Distract them.
That's the problem. I mean, my animal's already dead. That's what I had full health too.
You have fight in you yet.
Can't move. No matter where you go, it's thinking like keep with you. I don't like that. There's supposed to be a little dude in here so you can get your second win. Oh, now he's in here. Okay. Yeah, you're running away, so now I can't get my second win. How are you? That sucks. Fucking little midget. Seriously, the midget, I was shooting the midget and then he just ran around the corner. It's like, how the fuck can you get your second win if you can't shoot the fucking thing? That's like 4 fucking times I died. I've never died this much on any of my other characters. That's how I know Flack sucks. None of my other characters have died this much. Well, it doesn't help that the boss you're fighting is like 22. He's always a level fucking higher than you. This is why I didn't want to play as Flack, because I knew when it started getting hard, Flack wouldn't be able to do it. His things just don't do enough damage.
Roll right over them. Fly. Beast, stay strong. Let me see your eyes. Strip them bare. Empty.
Is the performance better from launch, as that's what has kept me away from purchasing this yet?
Look on me, I can't even do anything. Of course.
Best to close your eyes. They like her.
Whatever. Kill as many anointed as you want. I'll keep making them. My army is endless. But you know what? I've got more important crap to do.
Right. Now that the rat boy's out of our hair, let's get to business. The trapdoor to my father's study has a trick latch. You'll need to figure out the
I got a
solution.
legendary.
Get up to the technician's booth.
Freaking deserve one after that shit. Jeez. Shit, nice legendary. Oh, that shoots like a normal gun, okay. Just looked like an old timey gun, I thought it was gonna suck. So bad. The Flacinator. Yeah. They actually released an update for this game today. And the DLC is coming out in like 2 days, I think. 21st. At least I think. It's PS4, not PS Pro. I don't have a PS Pro. Besides, it don't really make a difference. All Pro does is make it run faster. It's a little, I don't think it's any clearer. Graphics are the same on Pro, they're just, it runs faster. The load times are really reduced on Pro.
I suppose I'll take that.
Yeah, you just dropped some crappy gun.
Friends of yours?
I don't like Flak, to tell you the truth. I got 2 or 3 other
Is a
characters.
good performance for the base PS4?
Yeah.
As the performance held me back from buying on day one and am looking for what to get after I complete.
Yeah, it's been updated a lot. Since it first came out, it's been updated a lot. Seems better. This wouldn't, I wouldn't say this is my main character. Amara is my main character. This, I don't really like Flak. Flak's not really my character to use on a regular basis. I'm just using him because he's the only one I got left to level up. What did you find bad about it when it first came out? Because it's faster than it was when it first came out. It's had a bunch of updates, just like any game. Well, that's the way it is with any game when they first came out. They run like crap.
My first night there, Monty and his wife invite me to a show at their house called Fool's Gold. That's about a kid who finds an ancient artifact of power and tries to take over the world. In the end, the kingdom ends up in flames and the king loses his head. Well, I got the impression that it weren't no coincidence Monty
I didn't personally play on launch, just the reviews put me off. I'm on a PS4 Slim myself.
Oh, okay. Well, reviews usually, I've seen the best games have the shittiest reviews, and I've seen the crappiest games have the best reviews. So I usually just go on like people actually playing it. Like if I see people playing it and it looks decent, I'll buy it. I live in Canada, the games are freaking expensive. That's if the game's any good. I'm not gonna spend $80 for a game if it sucks. I just usually watch a bunch of YouTube videos and actually see what's going on. The game looks good. And I am a fan of Borderlands too. That's another thing, you gotta be actually a fan of Borderlands.
The unlocking mechanism is hidden in the presets for the stage. Look around for some clues as to which props need to be out.
Yeah, I saw in Canada on digital it's like $100, which is insane.
That's only if
England
you...
prices are more generous, thankfully.
That's only if you buy the deluxe version. If you just buy the standard game, it's $80 in Canada. Your games in the States, if you live in the States, are $60. In Canada, they're $80. I think in the UK, they're even more expensive. I'm not exactly sure, because I don't live in the UK, so...
You've done it! That trapdoor on the stage leads right to my father's study. Hurry! Search it.
I got mail, I'm gonna have to check that. See if my inventory's full. not full, but it's almost full. Oops, wrong button. Social.
I was a big fan of Borderlands 2. Even got the platinum, and I live in UK. Games are about £50.
Okay. Well, I know it was somewhere, I think it was either, I'm trying to remember where it was, but I know even PlayStation Plus is more money than I pay. I just don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Because in Canada you pay about, what is it, $70 a year? Yeah, for PlayStation Plus, about $70 a year. In the States, it's $50.
What am I hunting for down here?
I'm not entirely sure.
So we're spending an extra like $20 on pretty much everything that's PlayStation related.
I wondered where that...
Like even the joysticks are like that. You spend about $70 on a joystick. If you buy a new PS4 joystick, it's about $70. Which is ridiculous, but it's just the way it is in Canada. Americans obviously don't like Canadians because they definitely make
Games
us pay.
are definitely more expensive here. It's like $70.
Yep. Here it's 80, so we're paying more than you guys. A standard game with no add-ons, just the basic game, is $80. Even on the PlayStation Store, they're like that. $80. If you buy the deluxe version of the game, it's about $120, which is insane. In my opinion. I remember when the games, when they first came out, they were $60 in Canada. Just like the States. Not anymore. It's been a while since they've been $60.
Well tracked, beast.
They have been $60 since the PS4 came out, pretty much. That was like 6-7 years ago. Hell, the PS4 is pretty much done too. PS5 is going to be coming out. See how much the games cost then, I'm almost afraid. If they're $80 in Canada now, when the PS5 comes out, it'll be like 70, 90, 100. Like my friend, he lives in the States, he buys games like they're fucking candy. $60, $60, $60. Even that was expensive back in the day. $60. I tell him, I'm like, I'm not gonna go and buy a game just because you say it's good, man. Because I live in Canada, it's like $80 for a game. I actually research my games, check them out before I buy them. You have to when they cost like $80. Unless you're like full of money, rich person, then you wouldn't have any problem spending $100 on a game. But your average person is not rich.
Of course. He meant record literally. That record's as old as Jacobs Corporation, and I got the only ligno-phonograph player in the entire system. If he wanted to leave me a message, that must be it. Bring it on back to the lodge, Vault Hunter.
Sure.
I will see you momentarily.
Oh, all junk. And my inventory's full. Well, let's see if I get any white stuff to delete. That's a legendary. Well, looks like I can't pick up anything. I'm full. Well, they'll be in my lost and found when I go back.
Leaving so soon? Very well. Let me at least explain myself. You mean nothing to me, so I sold you to the Calypso twins.
Thanks.
But so you know, I will get the vault key. Because I'm rich. And rich people get what they want.
Mm-hmm. Return to Wainwright. I can just fast travel there. No, like any game when they first came out, you know, there was some glitches and sometimes the game would crash. I know Remnant was really bad for that. It crashed all the damn time. Remnant still freaking crashes. I don't play it anymore, but when I was playing it, it crashed all the damn time. Now Borderlands 2 I actually had an update today.
Never mind the hobby. That record.
The hobby. After I delete some stuff from my inventory, just in case you give me anything. Actually, I could just sell all this stuff. Why did I even do that? Sell all this junk, then I'll talk to them. Level 20, so I'm just gonna sell it.
Ah, my rescuer in the flesh.
Selling all this level 20 stuff, even the legendaries, because they're only level 20. So
Madness! Major work.
Inventory comes and goes, but you can't beat cash.
Don't need any of this stuff.
I'm sure we'll be doing this all again soon enough.
Oh, I smell bread.
Still can't believe the Calypso's murdered my father. I need to get my record player working, but you know Aurelia's gonna send all those damn zealots to find us. If we're gonna last long enough to open that vault, you'll need an army of our own. I'm talking a Jacob's resistance. It's time to take back Eden 6, and we'll start with the town of Reliance. I hired a gunslinger named Clay to lend a hand. He's waiting for you outside the town.
Wow! Who wants to brawl?
While incarcerated by the children of the vault, I joined a gang. For protection as well as commandery. Good fellows, freedom fighters and ruthless criminals, and often both.
And what not?
If you can check up on them, I would be most
Can't
grateful. You can find them at the
around
prison.
Damn sure in my way. I got a grenade mod, but it's actually 21. I'll use it because it's at my level.
Firearms in every flavor at Marcus Munitions.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get off. Take a break. It's almost supper time for me. It's like 4:40 p.m. I'll probably be on again later. That's one hell of a chair. He can't even jump over
You
it.
met my sister. Sorry, that's
I should remember where I am sitting here. Next time I play. The Flakinator. That's the only reason I use that Halloween head, because it makes him look like the Terminator. Like I said, I got all my characters up there. He's the only one that's low. They're all level 50. That's the cap in this game, level 50. At least right now it is. It might go up when the DLC comes out.